All right. Dragon, what's going on? I forget where I go for what screen so I can watch the same thing. I think maybe if I go to my dashboard, right? And then what? View channel? No. There we go. All right. That way I can see right ahead of me the. How you doing, Patrick? Hi ho. What's going on, my man? All right. I don't have like a ton of stuff like I did the first couple weeks. I have less. So I picked up some good stuff. I'm trying to narrow it down to less and but like better. You know, hard to find. So I got a couple things. What's going on, Manic? I got some halves in here. You guys might like this. I got a list, the order that I'm gonna do everything in, so it'll be a little bit more organized and quicker. Um, this is actually a set from Littleton, and they're pretty reputable. And it's a 4 coin collector set, uncirculated, and it's got the 2003 halves in it and the Sacagaweas, and they're both P and D, so it's kind of cool. Watched John Wick today, awesome movie. Dude, I'm bad with titles. Oh, Coin Dragon. By the time I got over there, like 3 guys from Texas came and cleaned him out of like all his halves. Because today, Long Beach show, the big show in Long Beach starts, but it's only dealer. You have to be a dealer to get in today, and it's like kind of like the setup day. But there's a lot of like going ons. So dealers are like, they're buying stuff from each other, they're swapping stuff. But every time they come to Long Beach, they always hit my guy, like a lot of the older guys, and they try to pick all the cool stuff, but you couldn't pick them if you tried. Hello, SJ. What's up, Mama? Yeah, you know what? It was in the raw. I don't know if I had said that, but he's really conservative, like PV. So it was a little bit. I bet you it was better than what he had told me. Almost everything I've ever bought from him is. So it really is a good way to go. What's up, Brian Hooper? Cool. So I'm gonna be doing everything tonight. Like I said, I have less, so it won't be. It's not gonna be a 4 hour auction unless everybody in the room tells me to keep selling. So, um, hey, Cheryl, I have just a few extra things besides the things I had shown in the preview, which was just kind of a glance, not really. Oh, I'm limited to talking. I hate that. That's funny. You're gonna have to type, woman. That's so funny. Poor SJ. Yeah, I love integrators, right? Dragon. Ooh, I found a nice Woody today too, dude. Another one. I'll have to show it to you later. Kim's gonna be on soon too. Yeah, in about half an hour. So I'm gonna just jump right into it. So try to refrain from bidding until I tell you guys to start and bid. But I've made a list, so it's not like I'm gonna be flying by the seat of my pants. And then I put a few notes on things. I got as much information as I could in a short time. So we're gonna start off. This is a 2003. It's from Littleton Coin Company, which is a pretty reputable company. They've been around for a while. They do a lot of stuff, and it's a 2003, and it's a uncirculated Kennedy Sacagawea P and D set. It's a collector edition. Um, I wouldn't put any emphasis on like collector as these coins to themselves are special. They're just uncirculated, which is they were packaged like right away. So it's a nice set. It's got your filling your P and D mint marks and 2003. looking at them. We're going to see if we can give it to you guys. They're pretty nice. So I got written down here that I found these on eBay. There are a few. So I got a auction history and a buy it now price history. So that's what I set it by. They were going for in between like $8 and $10, I believe. So I'm gonna start it at $5. So I think that's fair. I didn't expect crazy over the top on it. It's just something to start off with. So $5 would be the opening bid on this. And it's in its original package. It's never been opened. It's a pretty nice package too. That's the logo. If you weren't, sometimes the logo helps me remember everything. So $5 anyway. There's $3 a coin in there. Yeah, it's P&D. It's a nice little set. I've actually never seen it before. That's why it caught my eye. That and how clean the packaging was. You know what? I didn't at first, SJ, but I don't know. We have a bid of 5, looking for 6. I ended up liking them. I had gotten a few rolls. We have 6 from Daniel, looking for 7. And the more I looked at them, looking for that Cheerio dollar, I went through quite a few. I started to like them. And then, like last time, I'm not gonna linger. We'll keep them to trying to do like a 3-minute total, with the exception of like maybe like the nicer stuff. But yeah, so we're at 6, coming up on second call, and looking for 7. 6 is high. Daniel's high was 6. And then same thing for people who haven't been in the last couple weeks. I'm gonna be trying to do this every Wednesday. Feel free to shoot me a message if you guys think an hour earlier, because I know that this is like 9 o'clock is about the latest I'm willing to push it for the East Coast people. But it fits the West Coast. Everybody getting home. Usually people get off at 5, so it's just giving them time to get home. It's really the only time I could come up with making sense. But I'm not sure what the percentage is. How lopsided, if it is at all. We have 7, looking for 8, and opposed to West Coast people, East Coast people. But if the time is good, I think I could dial it in to tonight's gonna be a good test. X amount of item by half an hour, so everybody can rush off to PV after, me included. What's the year that starts for the NFL, for the non-tinted? 2002. Yeah, so these are 2003. So Manic's in here, right? So these have to be non-tinted for circulation, I would assume. We have Cheryl with 7. Yeah, thank you, SJ. Yeah, right on. Yes, sir. Cool. Yeah, so I mean, I wasn't even thinking that when I got this. That's a good bonus. So we're coming up on second call. I think Cheryl here is high with 8. Or I'm sorry, 7. Looking for 8. Second call. Right on, Lincoln. There she is. Hey, Mom. Miss Susan. $2,002. We have a bid of 8. Looking for 9. And it's on second call. Yeah, packaging sometimes is everything, man. It's just clean. It just really makes it look nice. So like if this was a gift, or for, you know, grandkids, etc., or kids, period, this is a nice set. Because they get to mess with it, they get to see it, they don't have to open it, they don't have to touch a coin. So it's just like a fancy 2x2. And then it's got some notes here about, and oh yeah, you know what? Looking here, it says struck only for collectors. It's even printed on there, so that's cool. All right, second call coming up on last call. We have a high of $8. Okay, and then shipping for the people who weren't here. That's what I was starting to say and got off on a tangent. Sorry. Combined shipping, of course. If you bought everything or more than one or two things, once you pay one shipping, and that's $3, and that's first class mail. That's tracked. So if you ever want a tracking number, I'll have them with a receipt, and I do shipping the next day. So I pride myself on same day shipping. So I usually ship around noon, and I've managed to make it both times. So everybody that got something last time, you should have got it already. And I hope you guys are happy with your stuff. So same thing. I'm just, if anything ever changes, I'll let you guys know. But just know that it's $3 on top of whatever you win, one time, and then combined, and that's up into 13 ounces, I believe, for the post office. So after 13 ounces, you get pushed to the next tier, which would be by weight. So if it falls in between there, it would be in between 4 and 7. Once you get past, like, you know, just I think 10 more ounces, it puts you into that just $7 and you're good. There's not enough stuff here to go past that. Okay, final call. This is final call, going once, going twice. We're gonna call this sold, and that is to, I think, Daniel. Yeah, Daniel. Is that my engineer? Where's my notepad? Oh, here we go. Okay, we got Mr. Daniel, and for eight American. Okay, a couple leftover coins from last week. I'm starting off with. This is gonna be a 1954 proof nickel. And remember, you guys got to take this with a grain of salt because I'm not a professional grader. So I'm going to try to show you the coin as good as I can. But I'm going to conservatively, I'm going to put it in the range of MS 64, 65. Right on, man. So we'll do pickup again, Daniel. So I can put a note. Same deal, same back channel. Cool, you got it, bro. Pick up. And it'll come in an airtight, which is nice. Airtights are like $1. They're really nice. So this is a 54 proof, and it's pretty clean. The bid's gonna start at $10 on this. Hey, Mike Wolf. So if you are a nickel collector, it's a good one. I would call it easily like a way higher grade, but it's got one little that's not a normal mark right above. Trying to get the light to bounce on it correctly. Focus right above his head to the right of center. I don't know if you can make it out there. And I mean, I'm going over it with a fine-tooth comb, so I don't want to overgrade anything ever. So if you ever get your coin, and disagree with anything that I advertised or had said, no problem. Just message me. We'll get it back to me, and if I can't make it right or replace it, we'll just give you your money back. And it's full step, by the way. Full step. It's not deep cameo, although it's kind of got a little bit of haze on it. I don't wash these. I don't whiz them. Probably could and make this one cameo, but we're just going by proof, which is on the scale that you got PR, which is proof. That's the finish. Then you have cameo. Then you have deep cameo. And then you have ultra cameo. So this is just a regular proof. And then it's also got rainbow toning. I tried to find one, and it's appealing toning. It's in a circle around the coin. You can see it there somewhat. I've had a hard time showing color, but it goes in a circle, and it's the appealing toning. It has it on the front somewhat too, but I can't. This tablet's not going to show you guys. I was looking at cameras today. Did you see it? Yeah, it's like every color in the rainbow, and it's in a circle around the outside. That's the way you want it on any coin. Like most Top Pop coins, they're all rainbow tone now, which is kind of crazy. So this is a $30 nickel. I'm being pretty conservative. That's why I'm starting at 10. So if it's just no nickel people in here, no big deal. So I'll just give it a few seconds more, and then if not, then we'll go on to the next one. I only have 2 nickels to show. Yeah. So there's one more after this. It's the number 1 key date with full steps. PayPal. I'm gonna. What was it? That's the one thing I forgot. All right, we're gonna pass this one up. We're going to go to the next one. It's not in the description, is it? No, damn it. Okay. Coin Dragon, you're the only other guy with the wrench. I'm going to type it in right now. If you could, I'd super appreciate it, and I'll shoot you some coin as pay. Could you periodically, and if you're leaving, no big deal. Just re-put the PayPal for me. He's like, It's really, it's if you go to my channel and look at the info, it's there, but I'll type it in here once for you guys. Thank you, man. I owe you one, big time. There you go. And it should be in the description on my channel when you go to the channel. Okay. All right. Next one. Moving on. This is your Jefferson Nichols key dates. 1950D. This is a key date. So if you collect Jeffersons, doing a book, you need this, and you want this. And when you want it in a great grade. And you this is mint state, and it's full step. So it's a pretty darn, and comes in the airtight also. I had to tap it out. These are nice. And this will be same thing. $10 starting bid. It's a D, Denver Mint. It's uncirculated, has bag mark. It's probably a later stage die. It's not the most crisp hit strike, but it was crisp enough to get full steps, which is awesome because supposedly full steps is only with really awesome strike. And I don't know if the steps are going to come out, but it's there. So this is one of those dimes that they're all over the place, and it's they don't say it, but it's usually because everybody describes on eBay Choice Brilliant, except they don't know what Choice Brilliant really means. Choice Brilliant is mint state 65, and like by definition, the Choice Brilliant uncirculated coin with it has full luster, almost no contact marks. When they say that, that means like maybe one or two at the most, and is highly appealing with a great strike at the mint. That's a lot to live up to, and I'd say half of the coins that are described as gem, they're not. Well, you get to premium quality mint state. That's like MS68. So it's kind of like, I don't know all the exact jargon, I guess you would call it, in between 65 and 68, but I know that it's like you're talking like maybe like 1 mark opposed to 2 marks. I'm sorry, you didn't slip in there. But okay, we're gonna pass this one up too. Nobody's doing nickels, or you guys got filled up on nickels already? Did I fill you up on nickels last week? I think I might have. Okay, now we're off to. Okay, this is a 1993. It's $1 Bill of Rights, and it's a silver proof. 93. And it's in the original box. This is the original case. It has everything that it came with the day it was printed or made at the mint. So this is United States. This is commemorative. So it slides off. You have that part. It's same identical logo on the box. It's showing you the condition of the box. It's pretty pristine. Then you have your COA, your certificate, 93, Bill of Rights, commemorative, silver dollar proof. This is a proof. It's got all the information in it, etc. And this folds out to a pretty big page. This I couldn't pass it up because I think they're gorgeous. So it comes. I mean, it's pretty protected there. And in this case, this is like a gorgeous case. It's velvet with silver. What do you call that? That's the United States motto, the eagle, and then this is the silver proof. I think my lighting in here is bad. I'm gonna have to mess with that. Now this comes out also. Yeah, it's blue. This is gorgeous. This is these are pretty expensive. So $30 is what I'm starting this at, because it books for more than that. I believe I got notes here. The 93. These are $42. So I thought that 30 would be a more than fair starting price. This is good looking proof too. This is beautiful. It's got Jane Madison on it. It's got an S Mint mark. I love you, grams. Right on. I like the 1 gram bars. I had a long time ago. I think I sent you one. The Hot Lips. Oh, those are cool. So you got Montpelier, E Pluribus Unum, $1. And this thing's pristine. I couldn't find anything on it. I mean, that's as mirror as you get. That's insane. You can even see me. See? Hello? See my Yankee hat? Yeah. See my Yankee hat? Nobody likes commemoratives, huh? All right. We'll drop it down, and we'll go looking for 25 for opening bid. 25, Manic. These are about $42. And yesterday I checked everything that I'm putting up today. I checked all the the current sold auctions on eBay and what the buy now prices, like Crops Reference. So because that tells you what people are willing to pay right now. That's pretty much what these coins are worth. But this is full, complete, with box, with paperwork, etc. And it's pristine. They come in a holder. It's really, these are really good. It's commemorative, just a standard commemorative. I got some halves coming up right behind them. They're proof halves, like commemorative halves. So we have a bid of 25. Looking for 26. Anybody? Let me show you guys this case again. I think this thing is freaking gorgeous. Like, look how nice that is. It's got a little tab that says proof on it. Yeah, you know what? I didn't do commemmoratives for a long time. And you have to. You really do. And I didn't know how pretty they really were. We're gonna answer that right now with this. All right. This is your authenticity silver dollar proof coin. It tells you what president wrote the passed by Congress and signed by the president. It was signed by Bush in 1992. That's public law. There's no coin in the United States made without being its legislation. So this is it's 90% silver. It's San Francisco Mint. It's proof. It's 93 date. It's got the standard 26.730 is its weight. You're welcome. You got the Reverse Designs Montpelier. This is Madison's Virginia home. And Portrait of James Madison is the adverse design. I think that's pretty cool. It tells you the public law, what number. This is pretty nice. I'm going to start getting more of these. All right, we're coming up. Second call. Looking for 26. The case it's pretty pristine. This is like the outer. A lot of the time they don't have these, but I don't know why people wouldn't keep them together, but that just is how it is. Then it goes into box, which is pretty pristine. United States Mint also. Coin in its own individual holder. We got 26, looking for 27. In the case in the box. I mean, you'd have to drop an A-bomb to get to the damn coin if it was all in its wrappings. It's got the little notch. That's nice too, because it makes it easy to get them out. Because sometimes some of these, I've seen some that are a pain. You gotta do the like bang bang to get them out. But this one's pretty. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This one's pretty nice. So this is a good looking half. How much has it gone for? 40. I've seen them going for $42. So starting at 25 is pretty. I don't know, how would you put it? Like just a little bit more than people are getting for regular bullion rounds of an ounce. I know silver's a little down, but the numismatic value. As far as my homework, I did not get, and I should have, mintage numbers for you guys. But time-wise, we're going to have to call this second call, going twice, you guys. I wish PV could see my makeshift camera holder thinger. It's pretty nifty, and it works well. I think you'd be proud of me. Going twice, coming up on last call. Man, I'm still under the weather a little bit. Once. Going twice. Last call, last time, last chance to bid. I'm gonna call this one sold, you guys, at 26. Thank you, Dragon. Mr. Daniel for the Bill of Rights. Daniel. And 26. Yeah, that's a good deal, dude. That's a nice coin for that. All right. Okay. I got next on my list. We are going from that to, I have picked up a 1990. This is a prestige set. How much for the lemon head? For the candy box? You can't have my lemon heads. Crazy. I'll send you a couple. This is the big box too. This isn't the little one. The little ones are what I usually eat on. These are like I get these for Christmas from the kids. My birthday. I think I got these on my birthday. So like one box lasts me like, dang man, like 2 weeks. Hey Food Dog, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Okay, you guys. 1990. United States. These are what they call the prestige sets. These are mint sets, but it's a proof set also. And same deal. Comes in a nice box. And these are, man, these are good looking too. This is green. I hope that's coming out. And it's got the United States emblem, you know, the 13 olives, branches, and arrows. With the shield, with the shield, excuse me, blah, blah. And then when it comes out, this usually is on top. I had opened it and looked through it to make sure. So box is very clean, very clean. Then you would see next, it has this gold piece of just cardboard in between that protects in between the felt and your certificate of authenticity, showing all the etc. stats, designers, what they are, etc. These are 90% silver. This is Philadelphia mint. I believe standard weights. And then it opens up to these coins are gorgeous. And the opening bid on this one's 25. What these list for is about 34, I believe. Does the one sit have an S? He's trying to have me do the work of cherry picking it for him. It's supposed to say like, show me the penny. I'm just teasing, Manic. And yeah, it does. I'm pretty sure I looked for that already. It'd be nice though. They list them. I think they're like $4 grand, dude. Wouldn't that be awesome? God, that'd be awesome. That's not my luck. Okay, we got Food Dog in there with 25, looking for 26. No, it has an S. It's got its S. These are all S mint mark. They're half. They're all proof. And then this up here, this is the Eisenhower Centennial, 1890 to 1900. And then this is made to look like a book. You know, it's just made to look like that. So that, like, if you had them standing out, it's really nice. Metal, the ends. And then, of course, we got to flip them over. And this is the $1 United States of America. And it's the Eisenhower Home. Muy caliente. Thank you. Yes, Lincoln. These are in the certificate of authenticity. The traditional silver coins are silver. Let me double check which ones. I'm pretty sure the commemorative half is. Yeah, because you got the weight of 26 point. So this one is silver, and we got nickel clad on the rest. Clad on copper, cupro nickel. Yeah, so your commemorative is 90%. The dollar, we got 29, looking for 30. These are all, I would fair to say, ultra cameo. They're deep cameo. That's what deep cameo looks like for those who've never actually had a deep cameo coin, because I remember when I didn't. But I would fair to say that, and remember, you have to take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a professional grader, that they were ultra. So I see 230s, and on my screen, Cheryl Busman is in there first, Jimmy. So we're at 30, looking for 31. But yeah, I can't find anything wrong with these coins. I can take a loop to him. Petey's on already, huh? Yeah, he's just starting. Right on, Lincoln. To be fair, I got like 5 or 6 more things, and two big silver, and I'm doing a giveaway in between. I put it after the next 2 will be a giveaway. Yeah, I'm doing PayPal, Jimmy. Full steps, and that one I would have to let you guys call it. Yeah, I'd say it's full torch. So the separation in the lines. We got 31, looking for 32. Good looking coins. I really like these. I'm gonna probably be doing one of these a week. Different year, of course. We have 32, looking for 33. And the giveaway, everybody, is a 64 90%er half, and a mint state one. Pretty nice one. Thank you, Coin Dragon. That's the what Coin Dragon posted you guys in the chat there. That's the PayPal. For those who just jumped in, it's combined shipping, but one time $3, and that's for the first class shipping. We have 33 from Jimmy, looking for 34. And it's in its original everything box. Certificate. Everything's in really good condition. It's the emerald green case. And I haven't wiped these, so it's like a little dust on the corner up there. But some people like to do that themselves, so like I use Windex, not the one with ammonia, like for some of these things, and it works really well. But I don't want to hit it because it's like a deep color, so I didn't know if the Windex would hurt it. So probably I would use warm water just to wipe the outside of the case. $35, looking for 36. Does it look blue, SJ? Let's see here. I'm seeing if there's a setting. I got beam. No, we don't want to do that. Bubbles. No bubbles. Normal. Just normal. Okay. It's deep green. Does it look blue? Let me try this. Hold on, folks. I'm taking a little light off. That might help with the... Can you pick that up now? How you doing, Bill? Okay, we're coming up on second call on this one, you guys. Second call. Coin Genius, that's a new name. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And I believe Jimmy Calhoun is high with 35. Second call coming up. We're getting close to last call. Cool. 35, looking for 36. Going once. Going twice. And we're going to call this one sold. Put it back the way it goes. Sold to Jimmy Calhoun, I believe. Mr. Calhoun. And prestige set. Jimmy Calhoun. 435. Okay. Next one coming up is a 1986 S 50 cent deep cameo proof. I'm gonna call it MS67. It's the Statue of Liberty, and it's been in its holder all its life. There's just a little bit of mark on the holder, but pretty respectably beautiful. These are nice. These are clad. They're not silver. Hey, Clay Scott. These are reasonable. That's kind of why I got a couple to test the waters, because I can get more of these, and I know that you guys like halves and, you know, inexpensive commemoratives, even though they're clad. Yeah, shipping is $3, correct. So, and that's combined up to, I believe, 13 ounces, which you're the only one that really got something big. There is a 5-ounce bar I have coming up, but that's not even close. You're the only one that probably, if you bought more, you would be combining. So I don't think it's going to pass 13. If it does, and you had bought that much, I'll pick up the difference. So we're going to start these at this one in particular, $6. These list this one here in this condition, these go for about $11 right now. That's current market. We got a bid of, that's a 6th bid, Corey. And these are, man, these are pretty. Is that going in there? They're super deep cameo. I'd say that, like, this is a pretty good example of ultra. We have a bid of 7, looking for 8. No, Susan, this is 1986 S. Deep cameo proof. Yeah, it's a proof, Bill. It's called Statue of Liberty. That little white haze there, that's on the holder. We have a bid of 8, looking for 9. It's not silver, it's clad. There you go. You can see that. You can see the copper color on the side, on that beautiful rims and the reading. But yeah, it is clad. I think some people call this one Ellis Island also. Okay, we're coming up on second call. We're at 8, looking for 9. Food Dog is high bidder with 8. These will ship just like you see it. These are the original. They're different. They're special. They're the cases they came in. I'm not 100% positive, but I believe these came in sets. Like this particular coin. And so getting them individually is pretty cool. You know, it's kind of like a not intended for population half. You know, someone had to have bought the whole set, you know, looking for whatever they were looking for, And, you know, it makes sense a lot of the time. You can part out, you can sell the others, but I'm going to be getting, you know, a few of these. Maybe next time I'll get 4 or 5 for next week, and I'll try to get all the different years. So if you guys are collecting them, you can get the years. So we're coming up on second call. A half and a dollar. Right on, Dragon. Thank you. You got the non-proof one, Bill? Right on. Yeah, this is the proof. These are the proof, deep cam proofs. And I got one more right after this. The 89 is coming up next, and it's a little bit better than this one. I'll tell you the mintage number in a second. So second call. We're coming up on final. Going once. Going twice. And we're going to call this one sold. And I got backtracked just a little bit. And I believe it's Foo Dog. Foo Dog at 8. Congratulations, man. That's a good deal. That's a good coin, too. Foo Dog Coin Liver. I like that name. Okay. The next one. And then we'll have the giveaway after this. This is 89S. It's also 50 cent deep cameo proof. It's about 67 is like super conservative grade what I'm giving it, because I'm not seeing anything wrong with these. And this one, the mintage on this is 767,897. This is less than a million even made of these, which is in any coin, in any denomination. I think that's pretty freaking low. Especially by like, don't even judge it by quarter standards. We make quarters by the billion with a B. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just think it's insane. Could just be me. So this is the bicentennial of the Congress, 1789 to 1889. It's got Indian on the front motif with a headdress. This has that goldish kind of like hue to it. And then on the back side, you have, that's a United States Capitol building, I believe. Yeah, a little bit. It is toned. No, Lincoln, these are clad. They're commemoratives though, but the starting bid is 3, Clay. Sorry about that. This one it's just about $1 or $2 higher than the one I just put up. It's the mintage. So like, people are getting current market value, I think up to like 13, but it was like minimum 11. That's all he's going for. But they are clad. I'll show you the side there. You can see the copper. But they're beautiful, and they really are. Yeah, I don't care. Anything in the 700,000 range, that's low mintage. That's, God, I can't remember. See, I take notes just for this. Don't hold me to it, but I think if you go on PCGS website, you know, it's free, and look this up, and then scroll to the bottom where they'll show you the if it's scarce or not. There might be a note down there, like what's existing, estimated, you know, on the rarity scale that they have. It'll tell you. I don't know if this one is considered scarce or not. I can't remember, but it's good looking. Same type of holder, same deal. It'll ship with this holder. But yeah, if I was collecting these, this would be the one I would assume that you'd want to get this one out of the way first, because of the short run, because the other one was in the millions. I don't remember exactly. I just know it wasn't that. This one it stood out like the W dimes. Huh? There's only one, dude. Only one. Very low mintage. So we got a bid of 3. Mr. Food Dog's in number 3. Looking for 4, you guys. Yeah, you got it, Cheryl. I actually wrote it all down this time too, so I wouldn't it's getting better by the week. But I will push through them. So we're coming up on second call. No, it's clad. It is clad. All right, coming up on final call. This is last chance bid. We got Food Dog with 3. Going once. Going twice. And we're going to call it sold. Mr. Food Dog. That's a score. Cool. $3. The phone never rings. Never. It rang twice already. Isn't that funny? That's how it always works, isn't it? Mr. Coin Lover. Awesome. All right, you guys. How many people we got in here? 17? What, somebody shoot me a number of what's watching now. Pretty please. Because somebody's going to get this MS 65. Yeah, that's conservative. 64 silver, 90% silver half. This is what's getting given away. For free. Everybody has a chance. Nobody left out. So I see 17. I already pad it with the by couple just in case somebody pops in late. So everybody on your honor, pretty please. Oh, I know that can't be the Giant Blaze. I know. And we're gonna do the number thing. Yeah, I think it's the easiest. I really do. So we're gonna put that there. I'm gonna write it down, not in front of you, but in front of you. All right, we're gonna do 18 watching. Yeah. So we'll go 1 through 20. All right, I'm just gonna do this just out. So it'll be right here. Okay, I got my number. And that's right there. All right, when I say go, you guys start hitting it on your mark. Get set. Go. Wow. There you go. Corey W. Corey W, guys. God. That's, you know what? Sometimes it is, you think 1 through 20, but that's what I wrote down. Number 11. Hi ho. What was high ho? It's 97. That's all 818. So Corey W. This is coming your way. So regardless if you win something auction or not, I'll need your shipping address before you split or before the night's up. And my email is on my page, but I'm going to put it in once right now, and then we'll jump into the next. The next thing is going to be the 1958 mint set, unopened in original envelope, everything. There you go. Yeah, good stuff, Corey. I'm gonna write that down. Corey W, right? I know we got 2 Corys. I think we might have 3 in our community now. Wait, Corey W? I believe it's Corey W. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Right on, right on. Yeah, this thing's nice, man. It's not just one of the, buy a roll. I had gotten probably a half roll, but like hand picked them out for hours. I've had those for quite a while. All right, this is nice. I fought and dug and searched, wanted to get some older sets, and this one I got finally, and I'm gonna start it a lot cheaper than what they're going for. I'm looking for an opening bid of 27. This is 1958 mint set. Yeah, I've just put the email up there. If you scroll back in the chat, just send your address on the email. And this is a mint set. This has never been opened. It's in its original envelope. It's got a little bit of wear right there, but as far as I can see, and the people I got this from, they're really nice folks. They're pretty honest. They're actually on USA Coinbook because I'm on there also. Excuse me. And I got dumb lucky on this one. I didn't have a whole lot of people to fight, and I waited till the last second to bid. I kind of like chopped them out at the end, and it was kind of sitting there by itself. It's one of those sites that it's like a lot of dealers on there, but it's hit or miss. Sometimes the pricing's high, but there's deals on there. You just gotta dig. You gotta look through. A lot of people don't do too many auctions. They just do sell price, and everything's negotiable also. But this is a good set. This is a great set. So opening bid is $27. Should be $5. This is a 30. These are going for 35 to 40 bucks right now. Right now, every day for the last couple of years, on eBay. Go hit the eBay and click on the sold listings, and then go to PCGS and check what they list for right now as is, like this. And then you got what they don't factor ever, except some of the auctions do on eBay, is that it hasn't been opened. The glue's still intact. I could tell you from experience because I bought quite a bit of these, not this year in particular, but like the 64 and up. It pretty much has textbook wear for being in a case of a lot of them, because I see this all the time. The impression of the back of another one. Def worth more. They wanted to know how many coins were in the package. This is it's not the double. The double set's about 500 bucks. This is just the P mints, the Philadelphia. It's gonna have the nickel, penny, dime, quarter. The half in it isn't the Kennedy. It's the one prior. God dang, I'm stuck on stupid. The Jefferson, not the with the bell on the back. I don't collect them. I don't think they're a good looking coin, but they're worth a lot of money. Thank you, Benjamin's Jefferson. So it's got the 90% Benjamin, which because these are usually gamble kind of. You basically get your money back with the Benji. If it's even in like MS64, I believe that's like a $25 to $30 coin, just by itself. It's also going to have your 1958 quarter, which is 90% silver. When you look up these sets on, what site is it? I love this site too because it tells you how much just the silver in the set is worth by the years. And like, you're just in silver weight alone, I think it's like $22. So, okay, a few dollars. I'll go down to 25. I will start the bidding at 25. Yeah, it's proof set. No, 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 no. These are mints. This is a mint set right here, right? I just know that these are 39 bucks. You want to go buy one on eBay? You can buy it now price. You'll find the open package ones go for, I believe, like anywhere from 25 all the way up to the same $39. Everybody tries different. The ones that are not open, I didn't see any cheaper than $34.99. You know, $35 range. We have 26 looking for 27. When you look this up, you just look up the 58 mint set on PCGS. It'll have a list by the first year all the way up till today, and it'll tell you what this is, what they booked these at. Then there's the double set that's from 58. Yeah, it's gonna have all the traditional silver coin in it, the half, the dime, and the quarter. Daniel, the double set. Oh my God, it's like they're going for like $500, and all it is two of these. It's like the P&D set in like this old-fashioned holder, but I guess they're pretty. They didn't make a lot of them in that way, so I believe that's what dictates the money. But I didn't know. I just like recently learned that because I've never seen one myself. But this is the it's hard. Do you hold on to it like it is and not open it? Because I'm not lying. It's been sitting here staring at me for 2 days, and I've been fighting not to open it because I almost opened it like 100 times. That's God honest truth. I still want to open it. So if you buy it and you want me to open it live, I will. Just say the word, no problem. I'll take a look at them for you, and or if you open them, just do me a favor and let me know what they look like. What they look like. So I mean, besides the tops, and the tops always, because people thumb through boxes, okay, when they're buying these. They're usually like in dealers keep them like in shoe size. We have 28 or 27 looking for 28. So that's this type of damage. You'll see it on them because I've bought in lots of these. I dig through boxes at my wholesaler all the time. But the rest of this wear, this is all indicative of being. It's just screaming. It is what it is, you know. Because I've seen them way too clean, and I've seen them where if you just touch them lightly, they'll pop because they barely put the glue, like they re-licked it type of deal. 28 looking for 29, and this one it just looks like it's been sitting for a long time in between a bunch of them. You'd be surprised, man. Dealers knew to keep these even in 58 and 1758 and 1858. Everybody hoarded things appropriately for, you know, enough time to make their what they're accustomed to, and then they let them out. There's a guy right now that has 1957 mint sets. You can buy them either by 1, by 10, or by 100, and I'm wondering how many he has. That's just, to me, that's insane. That's a lot of money tied up in that stuff. Lots of money. Thank you, daughter. $28 looking for 29, people. And we're close to the second call, going on second call. And we got Cheryl Busman in there with 29, looking for 30. Just period, huh? Coin Dragon? You know, I never really thought of that way. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Some of them have like printed picture, the more modern. But yeah, huh, Susan? I wish I knew about coin collecting. Uh, God, when I was born, I think of all the money I've thrown away on stupid stuff through the years before I got into this, and the money you don't get back. So second call, we got 30, looking for 31. After this, we only have two more things. Yeah, no, you know what, Coin Dragon, I know you know what you're talking about. Do you? You've been stashing. That's good, Lincoln. It really is. You know what the odds of you not getting like a really high grade? Uh, Dang man, are they all sealed or probably a mix? Huh? Probably a mix of them. That's 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 hard to do. Not open your stuff. Like if you're doing it for those reasons. Yeah, full bell lines. That right there just is all the difference in the world on them. I know that there's a chance of catching nice toners in these, particularly for that those halves. I had read that yesterday. Like all the top pop ones with the full bell, they got the rainbow circular toning, and then it's more on the orange side. But I like them. I think they're good looking. But I've never really seen a silver half that wasn't good looking. Okay, coming up on last call, you guys. We have a high bid of 31. Going once, going twice. Last chance. And we're going to call this one sold, you guys. Yeah, thank you. So they do both come yellow, right? Who we got there? 30 Cheryl. We got Miss Cheryl Busman. 431. Yeah, okay. All right, so all packages, sucker, in between, kind of like I sent the paper money out to everybody. Just a little late, Daniel. Um, so that it's not going to have a chance of getting bent or any unnecessary anything. Cool. Okay, two more things, and they're both silver. I think this is. I'm gonna take it out of. This is a big flip. You guys ever see these flips? Same unplasticized, etc. And it's like the 3x3. I'd gotten these on accident once, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna keep them, and they came in handy. This is a 2-ounce silver round, and I got notes on it to tell you guys what it is, where it's from, etc. Okay, and it's toned. It's got toning. It's pretty nice toning too. There you go. It says no pray, no pay. 0.999 fine silver. This is it's from Elemental. It's a Siren Ultra High Relief Silver Round. It's from the Privateer series, and it's number 2. Um, these and they're not in a high run either. I only found a few of them on eBay because there are some. So if you want to go and check real quick, and these have they have collector value, and these things were going in between $50 and $70. And that's right now. Like, it wasn't sold auctions. So these are kind of like wanted, and it's beautiful. Now here's the reason I'm starting this one. Sorry, Cheryl. I could hear Cheryl in my head right now. I'm gonna be starting this one off at 40, and the reason is because it should start at 50. Is it has the smallest little dink that you can't see from the front, but you can't see from the back. You see that there? It's got a little dink in its rim, which is like a full 1/4 inch or more. I'd say it's even bigger. It's like 3/8 wide. This thing's huge. On the back side, it's beautiful, and it's got the mermaid and like an old pirate ship. I think this thing's pretty cool. It's freaking heavy. It's the first 2-ounce round I've ever had. But I mean, besides the ding, it's pristine and it's good looking. It's pretty good looking. Never seen it myself. Yeah, this is silver. This is pure 999. If you can't make it out at the bottom, because they have to have that on there by law, and it's fine. It's 0.999 fine silver. You got a double die quarter in yours. That's nice. Okay, so Corey W is at 41, and we got High Hole in there with 42. Yeah, Dragon, really. It's got some weight, dude. I mean, literally, I'm gonna put a tape measure on it because I'm an old master carpenter, believe it or not. But I'm not gonna guess. I'm gonna say it's 3/8. Where'd you go? I just had my little. Where I put it? Does this have measuring? Nope. Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to trust my eye. I got a level eye too. It's a good eye. And we have Daniel at 50. 40 millimeter. I think I didn't write that down, but it sounds right, Bill. Bill knows a lot about halves too. Not that I do. I mean the bullion. Pretty nice. It sounded, you know, because I think a lot of the bullion is in metric, you know, millimeter, etc. But we're in America here, and I fight that all as much as I can. But I'm not gonna lie, I own 2 sets of Allen wrenches, 2 sets of boxing wrenches, 2 sets of etc. etc. We got High Hole in there at 56. The toning is like I don't know if that, I'm trying to get it to just, it's all around and circular on the outside towards the rim, and it's appealing. It's not ugly. It's like, it's good looking. It's like in the pinkish kind of, I want to say, maybe, or orangish. It's pretty nice. And then Daniel at 57. I think High Hole is conceding. So we're going to rush this. We got one more after this. Second call, going twice. Going twice, coming up on last call. Oh, sorry guys. And we're going to call this one last chance. Last call, last call. Going once. Going twice. And we'll call this one sold, you guys. 2-ounce round to Mr. Daniel, 57. Daniel pick up. No High Hole like that. I'll see if, because I'm going out there tomorrow, High Hole, and I'll see if I can't see if we get another one for next week, or I remember grabbing it because I hadn't seen it before. You know, I get to go behind the counter and open up the bullion like round drawer, So this was another bar that I had kind of done some homework, and I'm trying to find you guys stuff that's not just regular bullion melt. You know, I don't want to sell you $20 rounds that are worth 18 bucks all day long because they made them in the millions, and you know it's this year and last year's issue. You're rarely going to see that stuff. The only time you'll ever see that from me, it's going to be priced accordingly. You know, with a dollar or two markup over melt, like anybody else. But what I'm looking for is like that last bullion round. I'm trying to find you guys stuff that it has premium. It's an investment. It's something that if it has numismatic value on what they typically call bullion, because there is stuff out there, and people pay for it. That last one, that's one of them. Those were going for $70 on eBay, in between 50 and 70, but they were getting it all day because they are hard to find. They're not a big run, etc. So this last one, this is really a test because I myself have never bought in a 5-ounce bar. This is a 5-ounce 99 fine silver. It's a silver bar. Okay. And right now, where's my notes? This is an APMEX 5-ounce. It's APM /47. Like to look it up. And this exact bar right now, these are selling for $125 on eBay. Right now. You can go run and check because there's not a lot of them. These are known for toning too, like this specific bar. And it's just starting to do its tone. So the toning it's not a negative on these. It's kind of like a premium. So I would suggest, and you don't hold me to it, do your own homework, go out and learn your own stuff when it comes to buying like silver bullion. You really need to get educated if you're going to buy this stuff, because I'm learning with you guys sometimes. You know, I went and looked for stuff that was going to like help you guys if you're putting it away and forgetting about it, that it's going to be worth more than what you bought it for, because I kind of hate that. You know, I'm not trying to sell that kind of thing. But it's going to happen. I mean, sometimes it's a necessity. It's, you know, filler. It has to, you know, we all want to fill our books. So you can't always put the 1916 Mercury dime. You know, there's this 16D will be in every book. anyhow, I'm getting off on a tangent. So I'm going to start this at 95, which is, it's probably what the new 2018 bars that aren't this go for. I was pricing bullion last night, and these are going for about 125 bucks. 200 weeks for it. You know what? If anybody was sticking around after this, because this is it. This is the last one that was part of my like advertised once a week deal. I got a bag with 8 rolls in it that I was gonna offer up for sale. That's tempting play, because I'm a penny guy. God, you can't do that to me, dude. Thank you, Food Dog, for coming, man. Man, I got you down. You got your 2 halves. Don't forget that $3 shipping, and it's combined. Both of them will be in there. And this every pending payment, everything gets packaged right after this, and it gets shipped tomorrow. But thanks for coming, man. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, and talk about like that 2-ounce one is insane. It's crazy how it's like, because it's in bar form rectangle, it's not circular. I don't know. This thing, like, this is heavy too. Awesome, Coin Dragon. Thank you, man. Hey, thanks, Lincoln, for coming and hanging out. I'll probably see you over at PB. I appreciate you, man. And take care of yourself. Yeah, Bill, it's starting to get its... Let me take it out here. I've seen a few of these for sale. Man, this thing's bitching. And it had the same color tone, right, that this one's starting to get. And it had the whole, like, half of the top. and they were getting like $140 for it because people just, they collect these. They collect the bars every year from APMEX. APMEX, by the way, it's really a pretty good bullion place to buy bullion. You're going to pay for it. You're not going to get too many deals, but they're reputable. You're going to get it. You're going to get what they say it is. Like they're all on the up and up. I've bought from them before. I've never had a problem ever. And that's the back. It's a really good looking bar. I was going to start this at 95. That puts about $30 cushion in there. Go on to eBay, type in APMEX 5 ounce silver bar, and then like APM/47, I believe it is, or H8, might be H7, and then the few that are on, they'll pop up. There she is. Hey, Shelly. Purdy, ain't it Purdy? And then it's American. If you're American, you might like this. If you're Americans, I like my Australians. I almost bought Australian rounds last night too, but I was like, well, I'm not gonna get them in time for this. But I was like, I'm like, Australians aren't gonna buy Australian coins from an American. But you never know. They were older ones, like hard to find ones, bullion rounds from like the I want to say 90s, early 90s, and they were good looking, really good looking. But this thing is, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really good. So like you could get it. You might be opposed to toning. You could clean these. They can be dipped and whizzed, and they make all kinds of stuff. We all know that. I don't do either. I don't do it to the coins because it's not my place to. I buy and sell. So like this holder is the old school holder. So there's people who go buy old books just because they take it and put the coins in them, put them in a cupboard for a couple months to speed up the toning. That's how you do it legitimately, not with egg yolk and egg middles out of the microwave. I could tone a coin out of the microwave for you in about an hour. But when you send it to the grain companies, they know the difference because they're both exactly the same toning. It's even doing it that way is not it's not fake toning. It's the same exact chemicals. It's just doing it, making the process faster. But the look on the coin, I guess, under magnification is that's where a seasoned person can tell. I'll trade you my wheats for something cheaper if you want. I got a V-nickel sitting within my reach that's probably about a $20, $30 V-nickel. Like that kind of cheaper. Got an 1893, probably VF. I'll wheel and deal with you, Clay. I like new sources of penny, man. So where do we end up on this? 95? Because we gotta wrap it up. I know everybody wants to hit over and see Peavy, Ken Peavy live. Oops, sorry, I didn't see yours. Yours was first. So who is it? High Hope? We got High Hole in at 95. Yeah, Daniel. Because my screen is the regardless of how it goes. So we have High Hole first at 95, and I'm scrolling slowly, and that's where we're at now. So we're second call, 95 looking for 96, second call. Going once, going twice. Going once, going twice. Coming up on last call, you guys. We have 96. 96 looking for 97. Going once. Going twice. Those are only two bidders on this, right? And High Hole's congratulating Daniel. Okay. So that means he's conceding the bid. So we're going to call this last call. Last chance to bid. Going once. going twice. Hey, that sounds good too, Hilo. Sold. We're going to call this one sold at 96. And Daniel for pickup. Okay. Really quick, if anybody wanted me to go back to one of the two nickels from earlier, that's the only thing that didn't get bids. I can re-put them up. Yes or no, or no answer is my answer. All right, you got it. I'm gonna scratch those out. No, they're like really hard to get in that grade nickels. Like if you collect nickels, and one of them was like hardcore key date, like the 50Ds. Like everybody needs the 50D, but in really high grade. The other was a proof. So like if you were doing a book on that run, Jefferson Nichols would start in 1938. You usually want to pick a grade and then stick to it. Say you want to do your book in Mint State 64, you know, because from 64 to 65 you have a very big jump in money. Anything past like 64, it just starts to, and with full steps and not full steps, it's kind of, I don't think I've ever seen a book that was all full steps, because it's probably, they probably exist, but it's probably outrageous money. But these were pretty, yeah, these are pretty nice. All right. This will all be packaged up. If you guys need it one more time, I'm gonna put the PayPal, and then I'll put my personal. So you guys, most of you, I think I have your info, your mailing info. What's up, Reptile? And just, if you don't think I have it, send it. Thank you, Hi Ho. Where are we at? Oh, right here. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to keep it the same so that you no, I have more, but if you want me to, I can dig stuff out and start showing things. Like I'm that's what I do. So, you know, I don't want to hold you guys from. No, I don't do Facebook, Clay. I am on the MeWe, the new one that PV has his new stuff on. I am on there, and I'm under Lemonhead Penny too. But as far as Facebook, I do not do Facebook. And Daniel, let's see, we got. Come here, Pin. Come here, Pin. I got you for 8, 26, 57, and 96. For a total of 15, 21, 27, and 9, 14, 187, I believe. Oh, I don't know if that's good luck or bad luck. Yep, Coin Dragon got 187. That's 2 tallies. Plus, you don't need to pay shipping because you're picking up live tomorrow, I'm assuming. So that's your, yeah, that's it. You're 187. Don't murder me, please. Good question. Thanks, Jimmy. I'm okay with either. I would prefer, of course, friends and family. But if for some reason you folks aren't comfortable, because I haven't seen anything, I haven't read anything, I haven't been sent a notice, etc. I don't know when these things are gonna transpire, etc. So in the meantime, I'm with you folks every day, you know, hours on hours, and I'm pretty sure everybody in here, with the exception of like maybe one person, two. I think I had 2 new people tonight, which is awesome. Are my friends. So you send it any way you want. Whatever you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable with. And then we got Mr. Calhoun. We got you in there at one auction at 35 for your set plus 3, so it'd be 38. Then we got Daniel. Then we got Foo Dog. We got 2. It's 11 plus 3, so it'll be 14. Miss Cheryl and Corey W. got the giveaway. I was like, why isn't there an amount there? So that's me. I'm just gonna write me. That's how much. Me. Thank you. Susan's the bomb. She really is. Thank you, Mom. I call her Mom. She lets me call her Mom. That's awesome. And then I'll be dropping something in there for you, Coin Dragon, for helping me out. Amanda rallied in at the end there. God, she made it so easy for me the first 2 weeks. I didn't have to do anything. And I was like, I know I gave somebody else a wrench. I was like, yeah, it was Coin Dragon. Was it really, Corey? Cool, man. You know what? I gave away what did I give away? 67 special mint set, like brand new in the box, dude. Never opened. These things are gorgeous. I bought a few of them and I had it sitting there for a long time. I didn't plan on giving it away, selling it, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna give it away for like, I think it was my first big auction, and the person that won it said the same thing. You know, not to knock everybody else. Of course, I would love to give everybody something, but it was somebody who's new to coin collecting, and that's ideal. That's what you really want. You want to buy more, Cheryl? Then we're gonna hook you up. All right, for Cheryl, we have starting bid $10,000. This is oh, honey, you told me already. I knew. Plus, I wouldn't want you to have to do it every week either. I need to be more responsible and like line up people ahead of time. I've just been sick. I like literally been in bed. It was hard getting this together. So next week will be better. But yeah, like I would assume I would want you to come and hang out and shoot the breeze with everybody and not have to always be all business. You know what I mean? So like anytime I can get you, man, is I'll take you. But don't ever feel bad like telling me, heck no, Lemon. I don't want to do it this week. Just say it, girl. You can't hurt my feelings. Being interrogated? Yikes. Sorry. I don't even know. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. Yeah, church is good. Don't whatever happened, just let grown-ups be stupid grown-ups sometimes. You know what I mean? You got your whole life ahead of you, girl. You're good. So this is 1893 V nickel. It's probably about a VF, 15 to 20. It's full Liberty. I might have to, let me turn this light on. We're going to try to get a better view of this one. It's got nice rim. It's got all its denticles. That's those little teeth in the rim. It's got full Liberty. And the hair. I know it's sideways, but you can see the detail when I do it like that. There you go. That's a good judge right there. It's got the littlest ding right here, and that's what's stopping it from going hard, way higher. No, I wish I had a mint mark. Dude, I've been through, I just sold 7 rolls of V nickels, generics, average circulated, but they were all bought at one time, and not one mint mark, bro. Not one. Hey, Tim Holmes. Okay, here's your back. Here's your reverse. But this is a pretty nice V-nickel because they can get pricey, man. Like my personal V-nickel book, it's an hour circulated, dude. I didn't even attempt to go more than that. There you go. It's catching the light right there. It's got good detail on the back. You know what we do? I'm going hands free on you guys. I'm taking this out of the mount. Give me 1 second, because I can give you a better view. Anyhow, this this nickel in VF20, I think it's a $35 nickel. Yeah, I would take bids starting at oops, normal. Whoa, 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 normal, normal, normal. Go away. Why are you still here? Anyhow, $15. I would start the bid. There we go. It's nice and centered. It's a good strike. It's still got just a little detail like in the in your, where am I at? The leaf. This is hard. My hand's cramping. Your full liberty. And then that one ding, man. If it didn't have that ding, but you could still see the flowers in her headband. And it's got, forget what the percentage you're looking for. Yeah, it is a really good strike. But there's a, you want to see, like, for the grading purposes, I think there's a percentage of the detail in the hair above the ear. Like, that's the highest on the relief. And then the Liberty would be next to go. But it's pretty nicely centered, because I've seen some pretty junky, like, these things get off center a lot. Or maybe it was just the batch I had. So yeah. So where are we at? Did anybody bid on that? 15? Okay, cool. We got Cheryl. Cheryl with 15. Did you get the one from last week, Cheryl? I know I put the no sense. I only had the one. Tell me what you're looking for, Clay. And I can't promise I can get it. You know, I'll go all over Tarnation. I have a lot of pretty big dealers close to me. One of them in particular is like my sensei, you know. You did get the no sense. Cool. Yeah, that's probably like one of the nicest vehicles I've ever had. Thanks, Jimmy. Eek. I use the erasers because they're safe. They won't hurt them. Yeah, on pennies. I mean, on clad coinage, if it's literally dirt and you can get it off without hurting it, if it was uniformly dirty, I would suggest you not. But having a smudge like that, it really is like, I don't know. I don't know if, yeah, acetone's pretty safe also on these coins because it's a solvent and it dries up so quick. But like I've had it. Somebody told me the eraser before, and I've had a pretty good time. But like I'll look at it really close before I even attempt it. I'll even touch it with. I'll tell you right now, latex gloves are pretty safe. Steel wool. Okay, everybody, do not use steel wool. You're joking, right, Clay? Steel wool. Mineral oils, right on. Belt sander. Belt sander. Yeah, I mean, if you're in a hurry, I would say belt sander would probably be up there. Top three. Gotta be. Next to like a blowtorch. Acetylene. Got him. You poor folks. I'm sitting here and I'm talking to them. All right, we're gonna call this one going sold. We're gonna add that to Miss Cheryl. I'm gonna set you guys down on your stand real quick and hope that we don't fall. Be good. Sit, boo boo, sit. There we go. I gotta document this. So we got the V-neck and 15 the Cheryl. Awesome. I have some excuse me. It's a new flip. I got a big can of Lysol. I'm not gonna send anything with you guys. How you doing, Mr. John Salisbury? Okay, put yours there. Some sets. These are like the lower end. Let me get my focus back real quick, you guys. There we go. It's Jefferson Buffalo combo. To represent PDS mint mark. So mint marks, of course, are on the back on the Buffalo. So that's why the Buffalo is reverse and the Jefferson's obverse. Then flipping it over. These are war nickels, so they're the silver nickels. And of course, Buffaloes are not silver. Year-wise, the Buffaloes are 1936. My eyes are bad. 36, 36, and 36. So they're all 1936, but PD and S. And then as far as your war nickels, you got 43, 43, and then the P is 42. And it's a cool set. These are things that like good dealers should suggest that you buy because they're low end for your kids, your grandkids, or stack them up like I do. I buy them every chance I get because they aren't expensive. So like this set, I would start at the war nickels just in silver. I believe they're just like a dollar. Like if they were just complete trash and you're just melt cost. So I mean, literally you got 3, and then Buffaloes with dates are doesn't matter what condition. If they have no dates, I just sold rolls of them. I worked on them all week, so I'm pretty current on Buffaloes prices. No dates, you could get 50 cents to $1. So anything with a date that's Buffalo is a $2 flat, just $2 for a date that's easily readable. So you got 3, 5, 7. There's $9 of coin in here, retail. So $5. I'll take $5 bid. Yeah, you can get a lot of good state quarter stuff. You really can. They made a lot. And it comes in, it's a sealed holder. Let's read you it's got the certificate printed on it. Attests to the fact that the coins in this collection are all genuine United States Mint coinage. Consist of genuine coins, each one hand selected, inspected. Inspected for what doesn't say. You guys got to take some of this with a grain of salt. But I've seen this one before. It's got a number down here. So you can look up and find like this style. Oh, we got a 6 bid. We have a 7 bid. And as far as condition of holder, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. It doesn't have, I don't see any big scratches on the front. It has a little bit of scuff here up by where the word buffalo is. So it's not where the coin is. So that's pretty good. I keep all my stuff once I get it. Whatever's on it, it was on it when it came. I try to take care of everything. It's got a little bit of scratching here, but I have not hit these with anything. I use Windex with the one without the ammonia for stuff like this, and it works really good. I don't know if it's Skilton. I don't see a marking anywhere, Dragon. So I don't know. 36D are the ones with the three-legged. There's actually 2 years. You can catch it in 2 years. I'd have to open up my red book. But there's 2 versions of the one's more than the other. Double D is better though. Okay, we're going twice. We got $7. Chernobyl 7. Excuse me. How's that light? I need to put my notes away. Going once, going twice. 3 times a mayday. And we're gonna call this one going. Last call. We're gonna call this one sold, people. Sold to Miss Cheryl for 7. And that is the PDS 5-cent set. Okay. This one is American nickels of the 20th century. It's got, and it tells you the run, 13 through 38 Buffalo nickel. But the Buffalo nickel that's in here, it's clear date, it's 1936. No mint mark, so it's a Philly. He's got partial horn. It's actually a pretty good looking buffalo. I would say it was cleaned at one point, but yeah, it's a decent grade. Then you have Jefferson 38 to present, and this is a 47, which is clad, and it's got a couple steps. It's in decent grade also. Hair, not too much. I don't see any major damage. Yeah, it's a nicer 47 nickel. It's got some luster still, because it's got haze on it. So I don't know. It doesn't look like it doesn't jump clean to me. Then the next one is your wartime silver nickel. And $5 would be the start on this also. And 42 to 45, of course, are the only years. How you know is mint marks above the center of the building on the back. Anytime you see anything there, that's silver nickel. It's a S mint mark. And you got, it's a nice strike. It's nice. I'd say you got top two stairs, even going down into a few on the left side. So it's a nice looking war nickel. Yeah, dang. And it's got luster. It's actually, this is I'd say AU minimum. S mint too. That's pretty nice. Then it follows up with Liberty Heads, which is slang is the V nickel. and those are from 83 to 13. And on the front, there's no Liberty. So this is going to be either an about good or good. And on the back, I would not think there'd be a mint mark. And there's not. It's super rare to get mint marks. The back is not in as good as great as the front. So I would call this, it's an average circulated, so what dealers would call, which is like a generic they also use as a term. So it's like an about good. And I didn't tell you guys the year, did I? It's a 1907. Nice holder. Front's clean. Back is nice and clean. It's got info on designer and how he won the design, what prize you got. It has a lot more like cool information on it. So I mean, it's nice. It does a lot of things for you. It tells you the runs of each coin, which is awesome. And then it's got these tidbits here, which are like things that, you know, like trivia. You know, it's stuff that doesn't necessarily you need to know. But yeah, I like the coin there in here. They're not dogs per se. A lot of these older sets, they put these together. They put a lot of them. They're inexpensive. They're more for like getting people into coin collecting. But these aren't dogs. And clean buffaloes are more common than you think. So, where are we at? We're at 5 looking for 6. Yeah, it's a nice little set. It is. This year, I'm going to remember November to stock up on stuff like this for Christmas for the kids and grandkids or whoever. But yeah, they're good looking. So we're coming up on second call. Looking for 6, second call. Grandkids, right on. Going twice. Coming up on last call, last chance to bid. And we're going to call this one sold, people. Sold. Damn it, Bill. I was looking at the chat. You just missed it, Bubba. I got more little sets like this, so hold tight. But on these things, I'm gonna go a little quicker. That was actually a lot of time there too. So you're gonna have to make your decisions, and you got to pull trigger, man. That is the 20th century set. $0.05 to Sherrill for 6 it was, I believe. Hey, Miss Beth, you don't ever have to apologize, ever. Like everyone in this room. Yeah, I don't think any of you can do any wrong. Just know that. 5 it was. Okay. I don't want to put cheap ones up there. I don't mean that like I want more money. I mean, I don't want to put bad coin. Because I got a couple that are kind of cockaish. But this one's cheap, and I see these a lot. This one in particular. This one actually, someone taped the card, so it's got its little certificate with it. Not too big of a deal, but it does, so that's cool. You were Hopper was good. Okay, here's another early 20th century. It has Indian head penny, Liberty, which is V-nickel. It's a polished one. It's got a little toning too. So that's after. It's got a 36 Buffalo, so it's a readable date. The Indian head is 1905, and it's got a Mercury dime. And the Mercury dime is a 43. As far as mint marks, it's a Philly and a D mint mark on your Buffalo. Oops, sorry you guys. D mint on your Buffalo and no horn. So if you collect buffaloes, that's kind of one of the telltales of for grading. So it's like it's down by the about good region. The V nickel's better than a little better than the last one, but it's polished. So it's got, you can see all of its detail. No mint mark, of course, and a Philadelphia Indian. $5, same thing. These are $5 starting, and they're gonna. I'm just running through them. Try to see if we can get you there. Hey, Mr. Mike, Mr. Lincoln, we got a bid of 5. Yeah, it's, dealers buy these in bulk. Buffaloes, V nickels. I'll let you in on another secret. Some of these guys, they buy in bulk V nickels and buffaloes in particular. From freehand, so we can get a little better look at this. And what they do is they acid etch the dates. They could actually bring the dates back to life on buffaloes where you couldn't see it before. So, I mean, when you buy them in bulk, taking a 50 cent and actually in dealer, like dealer to dealer cost, if you're buying in bulk, like I just sold 10 rolls, he paid like 20 cents per buffalo with no date. Now, if he does a good job of it, and I'm not saying he was, because you kind of don't talk about it. I don't want to know. I don't do it myself. He turned it into $1. You know, he could sell dollar date buffalo and get it all day long. But if you do your homework, you can find out how, you know, like what to look for that you'll know, and it doesn't make it bad. It's great. It's a buffalo saved, but you now know that you can wheel and deal. That buck could be 50 cents, 75 cents, etc. You know, he still has overhead and has to make a living. How ethical, you know, that's up to everybody's, you know, personal preference. Everybody's got to eat. You outbid yourself, Daniel. Stop that. Oh, I see why. Never mind. Got the oxygen cranked up. Right on. So we're at 8. Cheryl with high 8. Yeah, I would say you got. I mean, the Mercury dime. It's in decent shape. I wouldn't say full lines, but it's got most of its vertical lines. It's a good looking filly, and it's a Mercury dime. It's a 43. It's like one of my favorites. Love Mercury dime. The Buffalo. It's got an easy readable date, and it's a D mint mark, which is nice. Half a horn, being able to see half a horn is where you can jump grade. I learned that recent, so it's still fresh in my memory because I don't claim to be a big buffalo guy. Just kind of like, you know, been through maybe 1,000 of them, which isn't a lot when you buy and sell stuff. And I have to admit, the same thing with the Indian heads. I have owned first year one, you know, a couple of high grade ones, held on to them for quite a while, but ended up selling them, you know, out of necessity. But I just haven't done a lot of them, so I'm not the guy to ask anything about Indian heads. I could only tell you what I could pull up in one of my books. I mean, look at the V nickel.
it looks cool. It really does when it's polished. And it's a 1912. You know what? You can see remnants of Liberty. I think I said it had no Liberty, huh? Trying to get, yeah, you can. It's got some Liberty in it. And that little line, that's a scratch in the case. That's not on her. So I would call that a solid good instead of an about good. Yeah, the light, I wasn't seeing it. And then what you're not seeing on there is it's got from 3 o'clock to what, 9 o'clock. It's got some toning. And besides that scratch, I mean, the overall case, it's kind of a loose inside insert, but the case is pretty decent and it's girthy. It's freaking like unbreakable type of. I can twist this one like I do the other ones because I take a lot of coin out of sets. There's a few years that, wow, 14. Don't go too crazy, you guys. How you doing? I love singing. I like that. I like anything that tells you the run of a coin. I really do. All right, so we're coming up on second call, almost last. We got Daniel 15. Yeah, it is. The Buffalo's got decent. It's got decent rim too. And the mint mark is like you can see that naked eye, so that's always nice. Uh, what I do know about Indian heads, it doesn't have any. It didn't look to have any lettering in the headband. Let me get him in the light better, and let me adjust this. Oh, come here, you go there. There you go. So if anybody does those, this will help you with your judgment of it. It's got a nice rim. All the devices are plain and easy to read. The date's bold, easy to read. So, I mean, on any coin, just quickly going over it, that's really like a starting place. You know, if you're like John, if you're pressed and it's like buy it or don't buy it at a coin dealer, or those are like some of the basics. You don't want to ever like risk it on something that doesn't have those things. You want to be able to read the date. You want the rim to be nice. Um, you know, you hear problem free thrown around a lot. You can't have a problem free coin with dings in the rim, um, really unsightly like scratches in the fields. If they're away from the focal points, which is like the busts of most of the coins, if it's not like an ugly, like right in front of his nose, etc., then sometimes they're excusable. You know, like it doesn't take from the value like it would if it was distracting. Anything distracting from the main devices is a no-no. So I was taught that by a pretty knowledgeable person in the coin industry. So that's where I start. That's where I always start, no matter what coin I look at. I do have a routine and do the same thing. Rim, identicals if it has it, busts, you know, writing, all the devices, the lettering. Can you see the date plain, mint mark, and then it's off to specific things per coin. All coins are different. What their high points are, how they wear. That's the next stuff you need to learn. Like if you're doing it all the time. And like anything else, you get out of it what you put into it. You do it a lot. There's no better teacher than experience. the fastest way to learn stuff is to do it. Just do it. Get out there and if you want to do it for reals, then you're gonna get out of it what you put into it. God, I owned the construction business for a lot of years, and I'd hate to work for I hate to work for me because that sounds nice now, but you get me out in the dirt, throwing up steel and splashing concrete and building stuff, and that was pretty tough on my guys. But that's the way I was broke in. Eating a sandwich. I want a sandwich. I can't believe you guys are still bidding on this. $25. Wow. Whoever gets this one, don't be surprised if I throw a few coin in with it, because I will be. And I'm gonna put an end to this madness. We're coming up on last call. We got Daniel 25. We're going once. We're going twice. You know, final call. Last chance to bid. Going once, going twice. Sold. I'm gonna call this one sold. That's early 20th. 25. Come on, pin. To Mr. Daniel for pickup. And 20th Century Classics. That's its title, Classics. Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, hold on, because I paused for quite a while on and I said it twice, first, second, last. I don't see the 26 after. There is no 26 in between the congratulations and sold. You guys are messing with me, aren't you? Because if you scroll back, we have Cyril at 24, we have Daniel 25, then Lincoln Central Coin says wow. Then Coining Card puts up a reminder of where we were at, and it was 25, looking for 26. Then I have Susan in there with you know how he is. Daniel said LOL. And then I know I said it twice verbally, the first, second, and then going last call. And then I said last chance to bid. But there is no anything after. Why would I not see something on my screen? Does that happen? No, that's that's okay, Daniel. I just need to know what this is only my third auction, so like things that are possible, things that could happen that this is a learning curve kind of because I want everything to be fair on the up and up always. Okay, so Coining Card says she doesn't see it on her phone screen or my laptop screen. Okay, I'm on a home PC. That's what I'm looking at, but I'm using tablet to uh, broadcast to photograph with, or the feed, the feed. So I'll tell you guys what. Um, would you be? How about this, Cheryl? I have a version of each of the coin in there. How about you let me send you like a put together set. It's not going to be in the same holder. I don't have two of these. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I don't have two. I don't have two, but I'll put together one. Yeah, that I trust Lincoln. If Lincoln said he saw it, and I trust Cheryl. I trust everybody in here. I have no reason not to. No, Mama, it's. I'll make it right. I'm glad that I know that's possible now because it's something to like research, to try to like make sure it doesn't happen. But what I was gonna say is that I'll you'll be happy with what I send you. I promise. So I'll send you the equivalent, and we'll don't even worry about it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that would work, John. But the thing is, both parties, I'm okay with that. If I'll offer that up, it's up to Daniel. It really is. So if Daniel says no, would rather he wouldn't. He really is in the right just because I called it. So I'll offer it. If both Cheryl and Daniel say they're okay with just going right back to where we were, which I believe is what 25, 26 area, then and it was on second call. So you have to remember if you get put right back where it was, then I'm okay with that too. But I need to see it in the chat right now from both of them. That's a good sport. Daniel's okay with that. Cheryl, how about you, Mama? Well, he's okay with going right back, Cheryl. You sure? Because I mean, that's the best. That's the best I can do on. We're just gonna leave it where it's at. You do it. Yeah. I'll, I ain't trying to have nobody leave my auctions ever with a bad taste in their mouth because it's never happened. I've been doing this for a few years. It's like I'm all about customers, the customers right, customer service. Like I've owned a few businesses through the years, and it's the only way. I'm kind of old fashioned business, so and small. It's just the way to. It's just good business. Okay, well we're just gonna leave it where it's at then. We have Daniel on the Century Classic 25. Okay, Cheryl. All right. Here you go. Here's an 89. Traditional United States proof set in its original case. There's no damage. Case is beautiful. 1989. Yeah, when I literally say final call, first, second, last call, final call, that's in an auction, that means you have seconds to bid. It really is just a last chance ditch effort. Have a Doug Indian. I've never heard it called Doug Indian. I got a couple Indians. I'll get you Indian. These are pretty nice looking. That would be, to me, that's cameo minimum, and we'll just call it what it is. That's deep cameo half. That's a beautiful coin, because they're not always deep cameo. Quarter, deep cameo. I'd say ditto for the dime, and a little bit of that haze that's from the plastic, but that's a deep cameo nickel. Yeah, it was before 6 would have helped. Yeah, it's open. This is your reverse. This is a good looking 89 set. I went through a lot of these. I forget what the 89 set goes for. I've had this for quite a while. So I believe these are like in the $6 range maybe. So we'll call it 6 to start. And usually you're buying these sight unseen, you know? So you get to see your set, and you get to see the quality of your coin. That's always nice. Usually if people don't take photos like on eBay. No, these 89 are all clad, Lincoln. There's no silver. But they're proof. They are proof coins. And 89, what's possible? There has to be something possible. I think it's, you could catch the penny with the 88 reverse, possibly, which is also the AM. And Riser's Treasure Hunting. Oh yeah, no, I know. I know you're all about the silver. That's for sure. Seriously, what? All right, so we're on. We're gonna call it second now. Oh my God, thank you so much, dude. Oh, right on. Just throw it at her. Second call, going twice. Okay, oh, Susan and Riser are talking. I just got like a few things, and I'm like, I'm getting on a tangent. I need to stop that. Stop that. No tangent. Pay attention. All right. We're coming up on last call. That means I'm going to call it one more time, and then it's going to be like you have a few seconds if you haven't made up your mind yet. Hey, it don't make you a bad guy, Clay Scott. We don't hold misspelling against anybody, or else I'd be smacking myself all the time. Okay, going once, going twice, and this one we're going to call last call, and it's sold. Me too. To me. Hammer dropped. Yes, Miss Beth. We got Miss Beth with the 89 set. We're going to have to go in here with the 89 proof. 1989 proof. To Miss Beth. Congratulations, Miss Beth. 4, 6. Good price. Good price. And is this one nice enough? You know what? That's like a dog. I don't want to sell that. If the war nickel was better. Damn it. I have one quarter set. It's 2004. It's just the quarters. It's not the bigger sets. It's the Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin. 50 state quarters. Okay. Here we go. This is proof. You're always a winner. Oldies, what are you talking about? Most people like this one, and this one, $3, I believe. We start at $3. These are not expensive. They're really good proof sets, and grandkids especially. This has grandkids written all over it. Because they're real proof coins. But that Wisconsin quarter, that's the famous one where there was a chance to get the extra leaf on the corn, and those things are like, it put in the thousands of dollars range. This is not that one. That Texas quarter, I'll tell you what. I have just one. That Texas quarter, all by itself, was part of a roll. I don't know why it was in there. A BU roll of silver quarters. But it's silver. It's from the silver ones. And whoever gets this gets that silver quarter. It's a real silver quarter, 90% silver. Proof. It looks just like this one, but it's silver. That'll be a nice little extra. Let me show you guys the front. They're deep cameo. The coins are perfect. They really are. It's hard to find bad proof quarters in these modern quarters, these state quarters. But I'll tell you this. I've found a few myself. You can find errors in the fronts, like doubling in lettering, a lot of lamination stuff. I've had like strings that were laminated into them, like strings from clothes and stuff. So there's cool stuff to find if you're that, because I am kind of that weirdo. I look at everything, every coin. But if I don't, when I tell you I haven't searched it, I haven't, because it's like insider trading. It's like, that's kind of like, everybody has to be on their honor and trust system and all that. It's too obvious when somebody searched something and told you they didn't when you finally get it. So why does anybody bother lying? I don't understand. So anyhow, second call we got a bid of 7. Is Beth bullying Lincoln? Lucky he's on oxygen. I don't see how anybody could look at Beth like a bully. The lady's an angel. I bet it's a good sandwich. Sandwich sounds awesome. Oh, we got I Love Singing in there, date, and then Miss Beth right behind with 9. Remember, you guys, it's an inexpensive set. So I'm just being honest. Like, you guys could look it up really quick. It's just the quarters. It's in its original box. It's the single. It's got its card inside. I'm one-handed on the camera, so I'm going to show you the card, the original card that tells all the mint facts, etc. It's in there. So we're at second call, coming up on final, and it'll come with that silver quarter that I mentioned, the Texas. You all right? Once, going twice. Oh, yeah, okay, I see that now, Beth. This is last call, folks. Going once, Going twice. Final call. Final call. And sold. I Love Singing, I believe. Hammer dropped. 410. Awesome. So that is the 2004. 2004. And that is the proof quarter. 25C. And then up with, I'm going to throw in the Texas silver proof. Silver proof. I got it in the book. And that's 10 to I Love Singing. I do too. I love singing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Help yourself, dude. And this might be a dumb question, but I am a penny guy, and I've kind of been saving that for like testing, making sure the auctions are a success. Kind of, they don't need to be huge. It just exactly what they've been is more than what I expected. So I'm just gonna throw it up there real quick. If it doesn't get a bid like right away, then I'll know you guys aren't looking for that from me. But bulk pennies, I know it's been a topic lately. So I got a bag that I didn't get a chance to go through because this was kind of ordered by the guy that bought all the buffaloes from me this week and all my V-nickels. He bought like 10 rolls of each. He wanted just wheats in average circ, and these are that to better from where I get them from. So this is 1,245.5 grams, which divided by 3.1, because they're all older wheats, is 8 rolls. I think you're getting like 4 free or something. So I got 8 rolls here of average circulated wheat cents, which dealers call generic. So if you see that written down, it's not bad. It's the same exact thing. If you want to bid on this, 8 rolls, I will call it, let's call it $2.50 a roll. So there's 8 in here. So that's what? 16, what is that? 250 times 8? 16 and half, 4. That'd be $20 flat, I believe. Did I do that right math in my head? And yes, PayPal is fine. 20 bucks. It's a $20 bag right there. Miss Beth with 20. Cool. Thank you, Bill. Right on. I'm usually a little quicker, but I got a stuffy head, dude. God, I got paid to do math all day long. You know, like I've worked on airport, you name it. And it's like taking like 2 years off, and it's like you like, what do they say, we revert to children as we get old. So except these kids nowadays can do math. The stuff they're doing is way better than what I was doing at the same age, that's for sure. We got 22. Now this is going to be more than 13 ounces, I believe. Shipping, I didn't say it, so I'll split it with you this time, but for future reference, because I do have more, and I'll get more for every week. I'll try to throw a bag or 2 up there for whoever needs them. It would be that small size shipping box. The size that I sent to you last couple times, Cheryl. It's the flat rate shipping. It's one price. It's like $7.30. That's what this is going to have to go into. These are they're average circulated, or what dealers call generic wheat pennies. It's about 8 rolls. It's actually like about 3 or 4 cents over, I believe, but this is the weight in grams. These are all 3.1 gram copper because they're wheats. And so it's 8 rolls. I'm just rounding it to 8 rolls. $2.50 a roll. I don't think you'll find cheaper than that on eBay at all. And I didn't get a chance to go through these because I go through them for variety, for repunch mints and all that good stuff. This is the stuff. That's what you buy these for. You're not trying to find the 19S, 1909S VDB because you're not going to. If you do, awesome. But you could find like top 50 Lincoln Cent varieties in repunch mints, DDOs, because a lot of the top 50 list is the 50s. D over D over D, number 1 for 54. You got the 53 D over D. You got 55, not the big one, but the die 2. And the big ones in play too. 56 double die. These are all on the list of the top 50 that if you go to the Lincoln Cent Resource website, which is one of the best, they have printable lists. So if you guys are ever looking for cheat sheets, that's the place to go, man. They got them for every denomination. It's really an awesome resource. Big time. I use it quite a bit. Where are we at? We're going to call this second call, people. Okay, Miss Beth says she's out. Cheryl at 25. You sent me some awesome pennies. Thank you. Oh, what site, Bill? The like if you just type in LCR and penny or cent, it should pop up in Google, but it's the Lincoln Cent Resource. And then like one of my cheat sheets, I'll show you right here. Like here's one of my cheat sheets. It's just one of things I personally am looking for that I taped on there. Then it's got the Lincoln key dates, semi-key dates, but it has the top 50 list. And that's a top 50 variety list. So, trying to knock that list down it's a chore. All right, last call. We're going to call this going. We're going to call this gone, sold. Cheryl, is that Cheryl? Okay. We got Cheryl. Where are we at? That's the 8 rolls. This is good too because I can put you in a good box because you got a lot of other stuff, so that will work out. 8 rolls of the generics. And that's Cheryl. And for 25. All right. You get to go right there. All righty. Let's see. Can't remember, but I think might have sent Amanda one of these. If you love pennies, what'd you retract? What'd Coin Dragon say? Is he being a cut up? Wake up, Coin Dragon. I had bought a case. Actually, it was a box, not a case like it was made that way. It was just brought in a big old box because I had bought like 49 rolls from a guy that had held on to them forever and then died. So kids came in, they don't give a crap, and they sold them. I bought them immediately from the dealer, and these are 61D. I had put them on eBay for $6 a roll and put up the amount. I had one guy hit me instantly, wanted every single roll because it was his birthday and he was born in LA, but he had lived back east now or something. And I thought, okay, well, that sounds good. I'll probably see these up for sale, but I've been on every site possible and I haven't seen them. I see 61D, but I haven't seen these. This is California Bank, head office, Los Angeles. And I kept, I think I rounded it off, made it an even number. and kept like 4 or 5 of these. So I've been through like 2 of them, and this is a bank wrap roll that hasn't been opened, and they're red. So I know that there's some good varieties in these, Repunch Mint, etc. I want to say there's like one that's kind of like, if you do catch it in the right grade, is high dollar. I'd have to reference a cheat sheet. The Enders look nice. 61D. I was trying to get it to show. I'm gonna try to get the. Did I send you one, Amanda? Did I? Was this last week's pay? Because I know I sent you one of my other good ones. And I only had a couple of those. I think I got one. I got 2 left. I might show one of those. Yeah, they're red. It's this ender has a little black spot in his ear. The other side's the reverse, but it's red also. They were in a box that was, it looked like the flip box. Like if anyone's ever bought a case of plastic flips. Matter of fact, I think it was, because I shipped it out in that box. But it could have, yeah, I think it did come to me like that. So these aren't these rolls, you could find them still, like from different types of banks and whatnot. So unopened rolls is 61D. So these are BU. This would be considered a BU roll. I want to say if somebody wants to run and check, I want to say these are like $5 to $6, I think. So hey, Corey, how you doing, man? And you did get, oh, cool, awesome. So $4. Somebody want to buy it for $4? It's a nice BU roll. It's not been open. That I have not been able to look through. $4 to Mr. Lincoln. And then I live in California. California Bank is still a bank that's in existence. As far as head office, who knows? But you see the Sunnyvale, California, the Bowser Incorporated. That company they were big in the 60s, because you see their name. You'll see that Sunnyvale on a lot of denominations. Like I'm starting to recognize the wrappings from the West Coast, anyways. But I've bought in quite a bit of BU rolls through the last couple of years. It's exciting. I get more fun out of unwrapping a 50-cent penny roll. I swear to God, I really do. And I go through every one by hand with a loop. I use those microscopes occasionally, really only to verify what I think I see. But I don't know, they don't do it for me. Plus, if you go too far, you're just going to find a bunch of stuff that the graders aren't even going to look for, because they use 7 times power. They use 8, and they'll only go like farther when it gets to like a high grade, because to call something to 68 or 69, that's the only time that magnification comes into play. So you guys should be looking at your stuff with the same power, or else you'll find the stronger you go, you'll find all kinds of stuff that they're not going to grade by. So you might be throwing coins back that are, because you're being too hard on it. And the only reason I know is because I'm guilty of it. I did it early on. It's kind of a novice's mistake. I got you guys just staring at cardboard. Sorry. So going twice. On the coins, Bill? I might be taking that one out of context. Susan leaving. Bye, Mom. Thanks for coming. Thank you, a billion, gazillion pink hearts. Don't tell nobody. You know, I got a reputation. Pink's my favorite color. I'm just joking. But I do love Susan Payne. The lady's sweetheart. I don't think there's anybody on this whole damn YouTube I don't like. kind of a weird thing. Yeah, that's what I figured you were talking about. And just remember, 60s, don't be, they couldn't make pennies or dies in the 60s, man. And then whoever was in charge of it must have been an alcoholic that did the repunch mint marks, because I gave up. I gave up. What last count I saw was 240, 245, I think, or 246 of different style D Denver repunch mint marks on, was it the 62 or 60? It just took it out of it for me on that one. So last call, going once, going twice. We're gonna call this one sold, people. That is to Mr. Lincoln, $4. And that's the 61 DBU roll of 1 cent. Lincoln. And $4. Awesome. Awesome. I got 2 left. Yeah, you know what the hell. Yeah, they're just sitting here. I hate that. All right. Amanda has one of these. I don't know what she did with it. It's hers. She can do whatever she wants. I only had gotten, God, I think 6 of these. Again, I was at my guys. I hang out there, and sometimes I was working a few days a week at the shop, sorting pennies and whatnot, and doing books. And these came through the door. And he doesn't do penny anymore. He's 75 years old, and he's on his way to retiring. And I think this November I'm losing my sensei, which I don't want to think about right now. So these are real bank rolls, nice wrap. They're from Denver, Colorado, American National Bank. These are 1968 S Mint and a BU roll of pennies, and they're red. They're very red. This is one of 2 that I'm sorry, you guys. This is 1 of 2 that I got left. So I'm willing to get rid of 1, and I got 1 left. I have the 3 others that I went through, and they're still BU rolls in tubes. So if 2 other people later on, if you needed a roll that would be cheaper than this because they're gone through already, but this is an molested roll. How you doing, Cointelligence? That kid puts up a lot of videos. He's a hard worker right there. 68S. Sorry about that. It's S Mint, 1968. It's got a reverse ender, and it's pretty red. And then it's got an reverse ender. And that's 68S. And yeah, that's a BU roll. Yeah, awesome. Cool. So, I think these were about the same ballpark as the other. So let's say S Mint, it's an S Mint mark, but 68. They're older. They're not. It's not really. I don't think it's like a premium year. $4. That sounds awesome. Start. You got it. That's okay with me, Lincoln. I think you read my mind. You're very welcome, Cointelligence. I sent Cointelligence for no reason other than I was watching some of his stuff. He's a younger man, and this kid works hard, and he's knowledgeable, and he was doing nickels, and I was so impressed that I think he thought I was a weirdo because I asked him for his mailing address, and I had to ask him a couple times, but I wasn't gonna beg him no more. And then I got an email from him. He sent me his address, and I sent him some stuff for free, and just because of how I know how much work goes into this stuff. And this kid works hard, and you can tell that he's really into it. So I just wanted, like, those are the ones that us as adults
Some of us older than others. Wink, wink. Um, like those are the ones you want to spoil, right? Maybe it's too much. I don't know. If it's too much, send me an email. Don't say it out in public. I'll feel stupid. Anyhow, that's what that was. He was like, "What did I want?" He thought he won like a giveaway or something. I was like, "No, it's not a giveaway, dude. It's just I just appreciate your videos, and I like seeing the kids, the younger people, like get excited about it because I started this late in life, and I feel the same way he does, even though we're 20 something years apart, probably. So I get a kick out of it. That's all. So you're very welcome, sir. No, Lincoln, you just get better, dude. That should be top priority on your. I know how it is though. Like I've been sick this last couple weeks, and I haven't. I feel bad because I wasn't like at the chat or something. You know, I know exactly what. And you're old school. I know. You stand up, dude. I know how you're how it must be hard. I know it is. I just know it is. So we're gonna call it second call, going twice. Yeah, you've been finding a lot of stuff, man. I've been trying to spread myself equally around. So I've been trying to watch everybody's stuff and comment and but yours comes up in my suggested a lot. So I get to see what you're doing every day. I just don't always watch it all the way through. But yeah, you've been finding stuff, dude. 68S Dragon, BU, never opened. Denver, Colorado, American National Bank. I've seen this paper a few times. So, like Denver, that's where the D mints are coming from. This is S mint though. And then whoever's handwriting, that is not mine. I'm an old fart. God, my grandmother's handwriting looked just like that. That's supposed to say uncirculated, I'm guessing. 68S. And I had like God, I think I had 6 or 7 of these. All right, first call, second call. Excuse me. 60 here? Degrees. 5, I was just gonna say 5 coming up on last call, you guys. So it's been sitting on it for a while. Get them in. Yeah, Dragon, no problem, man. I'm sorry I didn't buzz you. I just trying to get ready for this, and then actually I was out, went and did mail, post office, and then got over there, and those guys, those 3 dudes from Texas, those dealers, they freaking cleaned all the cap, bust everything out. That's like my favorite. I even had a little stash of dimes that I put in the nickel box, right, and where the safe is. They found them. I'm gonna have to find a better hiding spot. It just you can't really hide them without telling them. You know, it's not cool. All right, last call coming up. Going once, going twice. Where are we at? Estimate marks are all good. I concur. Once, twice. Last chance. Anybody? Sold. You're more than welcome. You hang out. You don't have to buy nothing. I wish you should have came a little earlier, Cointelligence, because I did do a giveaway. And I gave away a 64, really nice 64 half, 90% silver half. And it was nice. Somebody that's new to collecting won it, so that was pretty awesome. So we're sure for a fin. That's 68 SB roll of 1 cent to Cheryl. And for $5 American. And this goes over here. Awesome. Anything cool? No one needs 2016 D.
bank rolls, do you? Because I hoarded a couple cases. It was the year I kind of started, at the beginning of that year. If you do, hit me up, you know, $1 a roll, but you're gonna have to pick up the shipping. What else? I had some. Oh, I opened them. Dang it, I did. I had I think it's 2005 Nichols with the Buffalo. I had brand new, never opened rolls. I had like 3 of them. I opened them all, trying to get that one error. Beautiful. They're all beautiful. They're still BU, but you know they're in a plastic tube. Um, you guys like Buffaloes? If you guys need the one that you're talking about with Lincoln, 25 for the box. Oh, you'll give me 25 for a $25 box, Clay? That's generous. I was gonna say, Beth, I have the 3 that I opened. If you just need them in BU, they're in the clear holders, but not in their original bankroll. Because I want you guys all to have what you want, if that helps. But if you just want, because of the it not being open, then I understand. Then that's, you guys do whatever you're doing. I'm gonna hold an auction in Aussie dollars. That'd be bomb. I don't have anything Australian. I was almost gonna buy some. Like, would you? If I had some Australian coin and silver or bullion that you hadn't seen, hi ho, would that be something you'd want? Because I almost bought some. Then I thought, why would somebody in Australia buy a coin from an American in America? Like, I just thought, nah, that's redundant. But maybe it's not. Yeah, Bill, I'll show you the stuff that I found out of this bag. I had a bag the size of like a football of buffaloes, and I think we were talking. Yeah, you're the one that was going through buffaloes. Give Beth the roll. Okay, Lincoln, the 61D, right? Okay, I'll give it to her. And then Beth, because you already have something, no one needs to pay any shipping. And I'm just gonna write down Beth. And that makes it easy for me. Okay. I got you. I got it. Yes, sir. You took them out of holders. Well, these were found. I just literally found them. So I have I got a 17B. It's a semi key date. It's a good 4, and I think I undergraded them. I don't do a lot of Buffalo, so yeah, I can get Ikes. I had Ikes, and it's me. Brian bought the proof, the silver ones, but I can get the browns in the case and get the blues. You get your whole box if you want. And I'm not joking, Lincoln. I got one that I sent off to Wexler, and I had showed it around to like the coin chats, some of like kind of like professional ones, and everyone that looked at it said it was a new variety or repunch mint or over mint mark. Over mint, it was D over. I know it was D over D, and Wexler didn't seem to think so. He couldn't really disprove it, but he couldn't. He said it didn't have, like, I forget how he worded it. You know what? I got it hanging right here. What did he say? He said it was Ike dollar that has different colored patch directly above the mint mark, which is most likely being viewed as a repunch mint mark. I cannot find the actual repunch on this dollar, but everybody else saw it. I can't get rid of this coin. It's not the highest grade, but I know it's a new variety. So I think I might send it to somebody else and see what they think. I just had, how it is. You never have enough time. So anyhow, So you probably know a lot about Ikes. Maybe I'll send it to you for you to look at. Tell me what you think. 26S, that's a key date. Caught that bad boy. I think that's a pretty good looker too. Do you, Shirtle? Cool. No, I'll tell you guys what. Next week I will have Ikes. I will have a little selection of Ikes. I'll get some blue packs and I'll get the brown. I promise. I got two. I caught. This is awesome because this is like the nicest buffaloes I own. And I got them this week. Digging through about 1,000. And the 26S on the right is not as nice, but it's still readable. So you got a partial. That's what they call partial. Let me see if you can see that. You can see the 26, so you know it's 1926. It's S, and it's key date, man. So you can't see remnants of horn, but the S is plain as day. The devices, you can read the lettering. So I think that this is considered an about good. We still got 17 people. Awesome. Then this one. The date is obviously, plain. It's not partial. You can see it distinctively. He still got hair. The top of the lettering on the way the strike is, it wore on Liberty. You got it, Cointelligence. And then we flip her over, and you got half a horn. That's kind of like a mark. I wish. This is S. This is the S. 38D over S, no sir. And this sucker's got 4 legs. Darn him. But pretty nice. This is it's a nice 26. I was really surprised to find these. You usually don't. I even got a 23S. It's a partial, but like $2, man. It's about good. It's a semi key date, and you can make out the 26 or 23. I'm sorry. And then as far as S. You can see the mint mark pretty plain. Oops, sorry. No horn. The devices are there. You can read the lettering. Rim. It's got its rim. When you can see the line, the second line towards the inside, not the outside, it's defining that you have separation. Like it's a rim. Then it's a rim. It doesn't have major damage. It's like it's not the worst coin. So about good. That's by definition in the Buffalo, in the Red Book, this isn't about good. And then the last one, I'm not going to put up for auction because I haven't verified it, but I'm calling it a double die reverse in the 5 cents. It could be machine doubling. I'm not really good at Buffalo. I'm still learning, so I would not claim to. I did not find a listing for double die right away, but I didn't spend a lot of time on it either. So I don't know if the tablet's going to show it, but I wrote down 5 cents. So whatever I saw with my loop, because I use a loop, it was in 5 cents. Come on, focus. That's not a bad picture, but if I go closer, you see kind of the fatness, but there's doubling in there, and I want to say I saw broken serifs, so just a regular old loop. I'll give it a shot. Let's see, where's the camera? All right, if you guys wear glasses or something, I don't want to hurt anybody's eyes, man. Close your eyes if you're worried. Okay, that's a disclaimer. Is that gonna work? Check you out, Cointelligence, teaching old guys. Let's see what I see. You can see that line on the top. Sorry, you guys. I'm shaky. I need to eat. I'm diabetic. On the E, and when you move the coin around, and then look at the S. I don't know if maybe it's a repunch mint mark. But I saw a few things. I wouldn't write it down if I didn't see a few. That's why I don't want to. I'm not gonna put this one up for sale until I either disprove it or prove it. You know what I mean? But with the $2 started off, which one? The on the $2 one? Hell yeah, all day, Clay. You got a bid 2 on that one? Is that what Clay saying? I was gonna do this because I'm not a Buffalo guy. I know a lot of you are. I will be eventually when I get there. I'm filling a lot of other books right now that are a lot more hard. I don't know. I started probably in the wrong place. Um, with the exception of the way better. Here's 3. Okay, you got your 2 semi key dates, and you got a key date. Well, I put the good key date in there. Yeah, I put the good key date in there. Or would you prefer the lesser of the 2? Because I think that center one right there is like a $25 Buffalo. But I got these out of a dealer deal where I bought quite a few. So I got my price. I'm not lying. I'm turning my good fortune over to you guys with a small markup to make a living, and that's it. So if I sell these 3 together, I'm gonna start the bidding less than what this one goes for. Like this one, I think is $2. This one I think was way more than $2. And this one, yeah, it's a 26S. So if you guys want to look it up, I'll grab the red book just really quickly because I didn't write price down. I didn't take notes on these either because I didn't think we were getting into them, which is awesome. I'm not knocking a gift horse in the mouth. I do have 2. I have one that's kind of a way lower grade, and I have a nice one. So I put the nice one in there. I just like if it was like Nichols, Jefferson, and I could get 2 semi-key dates and a key date, I'm all over it. If it's a Mercury dime and same deal, if it's like the stuff that I'm like crazy about, seated dimes, bust capped, anything. So I'm just putting up there like what I wish I would see. But if it's not what you guys, like you think it doesn't make sense, I'm all up for suggestions. We're just kind of fly by the seat of our pants right here. 26S. Oh yeah, I think it's the number 1 lowest minted Buffalo. Only 970,000. In a good 4, $25. That's red book though. Um, I think it's a textbook minimum of good. You got half his horn. You got all his device rim. You get paid by the year. Oh God, you got it. Yeah, so there's a $25 Buffalo, 17D, semi key date, 9 million is its mintage in good, $18. There's an $18 one, a $25 one. So we're looking at 25, 35, 40, and a couple dollars. $45 worth of Buffaloes. I'll start the bidding at $20. Less than half. I think that's fair. We got a bid of 20. $21. Looking for 22. Go ahead, Clay. The people can bid while. What are you confused about, buddy? the three that you're seeing right now, you get all three. The bid is it's called a lot. When you LOT, a lot. So this is a lot of 3 buffalo nickels. So the bid is for all 3. Correct, Cheryl. You get everything you see right now, right there. That's what you guys are bidding on. And we're looking for 22. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too, Lincoln. Oh, now I'm lost. What's the 2 for, Cheryl? The bid is 21, 23. There you go. We're past 22 already, Coin. We have a bid of 23. Watch Coin and Card for like 5 minutes and you copy that and you'll have it down. We got 23. Going once. Coming up on the second call. We got a bid of 24. Looking for 25. We have a bid of 25. Looking for 26. Looking for 26. Going twice. We have a bid of 26. Looking for 27. Looking for 27. We have a bid of 27. Looking for 28. Looking for 28. $29. Looking for 30. 20. Yep, 28. You're good, I love. 28's the bid. 28's the bid. Correct. Looking for 29. You could type in 29, Cheryl. Cheryl, okay, 30, 31. 31, looking for 32. These are brand new flips. They'll come in flips. These are unplasticized. They're the same ones everybody sells and uses. These are the right ones. If you've been in my chats or streams, you probably see me show you guys how you know they're rigid. They're not soft whatsoever. This is the good one. Soft is the bad one. That's all you need to know. Don't matter who makes them. They can't be rigid if they don't, the chemicals that they put in them. No comment. Go ahead. Since when you no comment? This is my auction stream. We're all adults. You say whatever you want. Short of, I think there might be some youngins in here, but yeah, I would too, Lincoln. When you're feeling better, man, just you message me anytime you want. I don't sleep very much.
I'm always doing something coin. Where are we at? 33, looking for 34.
I can't believe I got two of those suckers. 900,000. That's it. That's all they made of these. The 26S. That's like how they missed those. That's awesome. And my guy, he really does do me good, man. This bag I got, I mean, like he considered it the same as like no dates buffaloes. This came out of a bag that was considered no date buffalo. That's just amazing. I really owe him. I gotta take him lunch or something without him asking this week. 34, looking for 35. Yeah, you know, I'm lucky. This man's been, for no reason, pretty good to me. I'm not used to that. He knows what I'm doing. You know, he knows I'm new and I've only been doing it a few years, so I know when he's helping me out. He's helping me out. But like I work my ass off when I'm there. You know, I do anything he asks me to do because I'm appreciative. So he's old school. Dude was a Navy SEAL. He lived this crazy life too. Pretty interesting fella. All right, we're on second call. This second call. We got a bid 35, looking for 36. It's going once, going twice, people. This will be the last, this really will be the last auction tonight, too. If I pay with $2 bills at my coin shop, don't spend those. Give them and save if you. Right on. Okay, Cheryl's out. So 35 going once, going twice. Yeah, they do that to a lot of people, Bill. It's kind of a byproduct of having to take care of a lot of stuff. It scales everything. You know, we're pretty hard on them sometimes, but some things you got great with the curve. So, anyhow, it's coming up on last call, last chance to bid. Going once, going twice. And we're gonna call this one sold, you guys. That's a good deal. That's. I'm happy to be able to supply these for you. And I'm gonna get the rest of that. God, he's got a satchel next to one of these safes that I'm just gonna buy it. I'm just gonna go for it. You know, you can catch a couple of these and it helps out. So who is that going? I love singing. Right on. 35. You got it. 35 to, and I know you got something else, so you don't have to worry about shipping on this. I love singing. And that is we're just going to call 3 pieces of 23S, 17D, and 26S. 26S and buffs. That's my little, I remember. Awesome. All right, this is the part where I thank you all for coming. I'm going to try to keep this, oh God, I look like shit. I don't, you know what the hell. Remember, I'm sick, so grade me on a curve. Okay. I'm a Yankee fan, by the way. So I'm planning on doing this every Wednesday. And if the time is cool and you guys like the time, you know, like I said, shoot me messages, email, whatever. And, you know, I'm trying to appease everyone, which is impossible, but I'll do my best. So thank you, everybody, for coming. And I appreciate the hell out of you guys. And I just keep your fingers crossed that I get better because I've been sick as a dog. And I will try to get the things that I said that I will get. And I'll do it this week. So now I got to go eat before I fall out. And you guys take care. Everything will be out tomorrow, pending payment. PayPal if you don't have it. It's in my, let me put this back around. It's in my page, on my page. So when you go to my page, my channel, and the about, you click on the about, PayPal and email, both there. So that's all you need to send me your shipping address where you want it shipped to, and to pay for your wins tonight. And that's it. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week. Well, I'm sure I'll see all of you sooner than that. Bye-bye.